Hello and welcome to Top Deck. Earlier this week I wasn't sure what to do for a video, so I booted up Magic Arena. I fooled around with a couple of things before I came across the Arena singleton format known as Brawl. It looked interesting enough, so I headed over to YouTube to see if there were any wildcard friendly decks that I could make. I found a video by OnlyCascades, link to their video and channel in the video description. Please check them out, please support them. But I found a video by OnlyCascades and it promised to not need any rare or mythic wildcards, and as you can see, that was preferable. So essentially what this deck wants to do is just plain old Simic things. In other words, ramp harder than a daredevil before deploying something big and stupid to stomp the opponent. The commander is Imoti, so whenever we play something with CMC 6 or greater, we Cascade. This means the dream of the deck is to play a 10-drop into a 9-drop off Cascade, and that cascades into an 8-drop, and then to a 7, 6, and then eventually something that it can't cascade any further. OnlyCascades video made it clear that while you can change out the top-end creatures with more powerful threats than the ones on their list, hence why we have rares and mythics in the list here, you should really leave everything 4 mana or less alone and just use it to ramp. So this is my list after I swapped in all the bomb rares that I could find. After a few practice games with this deck, I have realized a couple of things. First, I realized that getting the commander out early and mulliganing so you have a good ramp package in your hand early is really important to being able to win. Secondly, since everything less than 4 mana is ramp, there isn't really that much removal. That means our best removal is player removal. Go big, go wide, smash face, and that works pretty well, I find. I think I have over like a 70% win rate with this deck, just doing that. I mean, and that's mostly from opponents conceding once we start cascading. I'm hoping to do that again on camera, so fingers crossed, let's not have me talking like a lunatic. But anyway, that's about it for the deck. If you find you like the content as we get going, please like and subscribe. So with that, let's start some brawls. Alright, so we're here, our opponent's going first. They have Laughing Jasper Flint as their commander, and we cannot keep this. We need ramp cards. I'm actually going to mulligan this again, because we want to ramp a little harder than that. This is a little better, because then we can go turn 1 Forest, Llanowar Elves, then turn 2 Kiora. And we also will have this up as removal, so I think I'm going to put back I'll put back the Bookworm. Because we have got so many top-end things. Alright, so we'll keep this, put this back. Our opponent has also gone down to 6 cards. And they're going to start things off, I'm going to guess with a tap land. And I guessed wrong. That's what you get for making assumptions. Alright, so we're going to play a Forest. We're going to immediately follow that up with Llanowar Elves. I just realized that I can't play Kiora on turn 2. Unless I draw an untapped land. Oops, my bad. Okay, that's a cool Jet Medallion. Alright, well, so might as well actually now play Kiora on turn 2. We're not going to use its ability to untap anything because we can't play anything after that. And yeah, I think the next turn I want to play Lush Oasis, because then we can play Dreamroot Cascade on the next turn and play Imoti after that. I don't know what our opponent is considering doing. Yep. So we still want to play Lush Oasis. And if our opponent wants to hit our Kiora, that's fine because they're not hitting us. And Kiora's got 7 loyalty to boot. Yeah, that's equipped too. I don't know why they're hovering on that. Or maybe they're not. I'm trying to figure out why it's glowing, but that's the only thing. Alright, so what did they hit? They hit a land. Alright, cool. So they're gonna pirate the top card of our deck. And they're gonna need a lot of mana to play most of our stuff, so that's not a problem. Quick 2. And if they swing at Kiora, that's fine. If the swinging at us is actually preferable, so that way we can get more Kiora value. And we've got 25 life. That's 5 more than normal. Our opponent seems to be a rather indecisive person. Alright, so they're swinging at Kiora. Do I let it go? You know, I'm actually going to block with Llanowar Elves. Because we can still untap stuff with Kiora. What are you going to do, opponent? Alright, our opponent takes a think, does nothing. Thinks some more. Actually does something. Alright. So that is, so they play out a creature that they immediately sack to draw 2 cards, lose 2 life. Unless you're going to have us draw. Nope, they're going to make the smart play. We're up on life and we haven't done anything. Which is kind of crazy. So Elysian Caryatid, that's a good card, but we're going to tap this for blue, then we're going to use Kiora's ability to untap it, then we're going to use Imoti and Cascade into... We're spinning the dice, okay. Oh, this is really good. Get an extra land drop. Good stuff all the way around. Oh, they got Gruff Triplets. That's probably one of the better cards that they can get from us, because that gives them 3 bodies and they're very difficult to deal with. Though we can return that the non-token one to our hand and then get Gruff Triplets of our own with the Capsizing Wave. Warner Surprise, what is it? Okay. So they're just doing some dinky mercenary stuff. They're probably just going to... Oh, they're probably going to sack their mercenary. Or maybe they'll sack the contractor again if they think they can recur it. Or they're not going to sacrifice at all, which I don't understand why not. That was just free value. Now if they attack, I'm not blocking whatsoever, because Emoti's much more valuable than Kiora, and we can still get something out of Kiora in the form of damage sinking and 1 untap. Alright, so Kiora is down to 1 loyalty now. And we can play a land. What can we do with it? Alright, so... Okay, until end of turn. Okay, so they just lose the Gruff Triplets. Gotcha. Alright, so what to do. You know what? Let's just play Earthshaker Dreadmaw. Cascade into something. It'll be an additional ramp, which will be good. Get an Elvish Rejuvenator. Good stuff. Ooh, Hall of Storm Giants, that's a good one. So that's an additional body, potentially. So Kiora will draw us a card, and we can even technically block with Elvish Rejuvenator, because we really don't have any more use for it after it does its ramping bit. So this is not a very explosive start for us, and we're still very much in this. Okay, so they force us to sacrifice the Dreadmaw. We're not going to attack with anything. So they basically just want to be able to get through to Kiora, I guess. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, they got our Zoppendrill. That's annoying. I mean, at least into the story is a lot of mana. Our opponent conspicuously chooses not to attack, which is a little weird. So I think I'll start things off with Tatyova into Hedge Maze. We will Surveil 1. Do we want that? Probably not. Then we'll draw a card. Play Elysian Caryatid. Then we will say no attacks. They will get to steal more of our library. So many big things that we just want to be playing. At least most of our really big bombs are too big for them to be doing anything with. So what did they leave in exile? Wow, there are so much of our good stuff in exile that we kind of wanted. We will need to find some way to start attacking, because I think 69 cards, 85 cards. Yeah, they're actually gonna mill us out before we can, if we don't do anything, which is really weird considering our opponent is a Rakdos deck. Okay, so that's a good thing to bounce back to the hand. What's our opponent thinking about? Alright, let's play a land, get a Tatiova trigger. Surak and Goreclaw, that is a really good draw. I like that a lot. We'll Cascade, we'll get some extra value off of this. Okay, we've got Palladium Mirror, which is just additional ramp. We'll get a Kiora trigger, and then we can draw another card. Everything now has Trample. So, what I think I want to do is just simply bounce that back to our hand, paying the ward, and then now it's back to us. We still don't actually have anything to attack with because they killed our Dreadmaw. Alright, they're gonna take more of our stuff. And it's more stuff that we wanted. Lovely. Riveting gameplay, you know, just play one card pass. At least next turn we're going to start swinging in with big things. That's another thing we will be bouncing back to our hand. Thank you, opponent. Does anything give haste? Yep, it does. So that does give haste. So we will get a Tatiova trigger. Ooh, Vorinclex, that's really good too. Alright, so what we'll do first is return target creature to its owner's hand. We will then cast it ourselves. And just like that. See, we don't even really have to attack, and our opponent will just scoop it up. Alright, we're back, and we cannot keep this hand. Because there's just not enough good early plays. We are turn 1, turn 3. Yeah, we can actually keep this one. Alright, so we'll go turn 1 Forest, Llanowar, Elf, pass. So, I'm actually kind of in a bad mood now because I just recorded for over an hour and my computer decided, you know what, you only have space for 13 minutes of recording. And so, oh, well, that's lovely. And so it just deleted like 45 minutes of really good gameplay. like we actually had the dream. We hit we had like turn 4. We played like Galta on turn 4. We played Rust Goliath into Zoppendril off Cascade, and that went into Surak and Goreclaw, and we won the game out of nowhere. Oh my goodness, I am actually kind of annoyed right now that I'm not even commentating that. I mean, everyone's just ramping, like there's nothing really going on. Like Horobi, Death's Wail. Okay, so it makes everything like really, really easy to destroy. Okay, that wasn't really going to do anything. So, but I think they just might be in the business of just killing everything as quickly as possible. So maybe they're out of removal spells at this point. Leafkin Druid, that's good stuff. And Coma will be a really good thing to have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll have 7 mana, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can actually play Coma next turn if our opponent doesn't do anything. Our opponent does not do anything. So we will hit them with a little Imoti. Then we will play a land and then play Coma. We will follow that up with Cleanup Crew. Cleanup Crew itself cascades. See, this is the kind of stuff that I was getting last time, and now it's all gone. So I'm a little frustrated at that. So I'm very sorry if I'm not very cheerful. Do we need an island? Yeah, we need an island as well. We'll put the island onto the battlefield, forest into our hand, no particular reason why. When it enters, we will destroy target artifact. We will get rid of Gilded Lotus. So yeah, tap it now, get your 3 black mana. Oh, or they don't have anything, and that's good enough. Good game, opponent. Yeah, that works out nicely because I was frustrated. So sorry that you have to hear my frustrations, but it was just so much good stuff that happened, and ugh. Alright, we can't keep this. We don't have green mana, we don't have ramp, we still don't have ramp. We're going to mulligan once again. Is this good enough? You know, if we draw a 3rd land, we can play Elvish Rejuvenator, so that'll be okay. We'll keep 6, we'll put back Thunderhead Squadron, and we will call it good. We will go turn 1 Grazer into Island, or Forest Grazer Island. It's good enough in Pioneer Lotus Field combo, so it should be good enough for us here, considering this is a much different format that is much more about having fun. Like, that is something I will give Brawl credit for. Brawl is a very fun format. Okay, I am actually enjoying myself. I mean, I think I enjoy it more than I enjoy playing Commander because there's still the aspect of 1v1 magic that you don't really get in Commander. Commander is like more of like a social thing. Like it feels different than other ways of playing Magic. And some people like that. Some people like that a lot. I mean, there's a reason it's the most popular format. Ooh, get the Hedge Maze Surveil value. Yeah, we will keep that. We need extra lands. We will not attack. But yeah, I'm kind of like the mindset of, okay, my opponent and I are walking into an arena. Only one of us is going to walk out. Hit me with your best shot. I really like that, and I still think Brawl kind of preserves that, even though there is a lot of like fun gimmicky stuff. Like so far, we haven't really done anything on our first 3 turns, and our opponent's still setting up as well. Like this would just not really fly in like Modern or Pioneer, and maybe even Standard. But meanwhile, we're just going to cascade into ramp spells, so we can cascade into more ramp spells. Like that's just fun. That's silly. I like it. So how much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 mana. Yeah, I need 1 more. Huatli, Poet of Unity. This is a card that no one particularly liked in paper, or for at least competitive formats. But you know what? This is just fun and silly. And I keep saying silly, but like it's just fun. And that's something else that Brawl does really well, is that it lets you play the cards that just wouldn't see play otherwise. So we will play Palladiumir, we'll hold up Sword Coast Serpent, the capsizing wave part of it. We're not going to play Kami of the Bamboo Groves because there's really no point, because that's generally to help you ramp it. So maybe we'll get more lands later. We'll say nothing here and go ahead. Yeah, so what's our opponent doing? Okay, so they're playing non-human, so they've got... Our opponent's just having a good time. I envy our opponent. I'm still a little annoyed that we lost so much good footage, but that is actually kind of a problem, and we don't even have the ward mana to pay for it. So we will declare no blocks here. Okay. Can we play? Yeah, we can do this. So I actually think that this will help us out a lot, because Polyraptor can just start making copies of itself. Ooh, Gyre Engineer. That'll help ramp us even further. So, there we go. Yeah, so Polyraptor should pretty much hold off everything our opponent's got going on the ground. Or at least a little bit. So are they doing... So, non-human things, human things. Our opponent's just throwing nonsense at us. I love it. Okay, so they've got double strike there. Mentor. Okay, so they're going to get a very strange land. Ah, darn. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this in front of here. We will stick Polyraptor in front of Talic Legion's Edge, and then we will take... Looks like we're taking 9 at this point. You know what? We will stick our Boreal Grazer in front of this guy, so we only take 4. But because of how Double Strike works, we're actually going to get 2 Polyraptor triggers and get 2 more Polyraptors. And that's kind of the thing we want to go for here. So it's not a complete loss. We can... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be enough to do what we want to, I think. So 4. Alright, so... So actually we're just going to play out ramp pieces. Let's look like we're doing normal things. Play a land, play an Elvish Mystic, and then we can hold this up. We've got all the mana we want to pay for it, so that way we can bounce Sovereign Oahu, or Oahu, is that Oahu? I really have no idea how to pronounce that name, but that's okay. We're still taking some in the air from Giada. Italy, okay, that's a problem. So, because we have some really big... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, man. Okay, alright. Oh, wait. No, cancel. Alright, so we're actually okay. Yes, so we're going to get that, and then... Okay, we might not be okay per se, but it's fine. Okay. Solve. Okay, so they're just spiraling out of control. We will pass into blocks. We will double block Oahu, or however you want to pronounce it. We will put Elvish Mystic in front of this 9/9, and then we'll be taking 8 in the air. Yep, we'll declare these 3 blockers. We will return target creature to its owner's hand, so we will get our Vorinclex back to us. Yep, we won't be able to use these lands next turn, but that's okay. Because... what could our opponent possibly do? I am confused. Did some. Yeah, so we get 2 more Polyraptor triggers and we get rid of the Sovereign. That's kind of what we wanted. Now it's our turn. Let's play a Thornwood Falls. Let's gain some life. Let's play a Vorinclex of our own. It's not so much fun when you're on the other end. Hey, opponent, we'll play this. Can we play it with Kicker? Yes, we can play it with Kicker. So we will play it with Kicker. We will get rid of their Sovereign. We will get a couple more lands. We'll play land here, land here. We will get Vorinclex of our own. We will play Kami. We'll just play this out as a chump blocker. Alright. And then, can we attack yet? I don't think we can. And we do need some way to get rid of Giada. Our opponent is going to do something clever, but we've tapped down a lot of their lands, which is pretty good. Okay, so they just made a crap ton of dinosaurs, but I think our Polyraptor tokens will hold here. So they have no mana next turn, which is pretty cool. Yeah, block the things that have trample first. Oh, they've even tapped down Giada. So yeah, we will stick a couple Polyraptors in front of that. I don't think our opponent understands how this works. I really don't think our opponent understands how Polyraptor works. So we're going to lose 1, but we're going to get 2. Okay, so we can go Surak and Goreclaw. Cascade. We are definitely not out of this yet. Okay, we get Leafkin Druid, that's, fine. But then we can also play Sword Coast Serpent. Let's Cascade some more. Play Invasion of Zendikar. Why not? We need land here, we need land here. Do we have Reachers? Does anything here have Reach? Does anything here have Reach? Okay, because right now they've got 12 damage in the air coming at us. Okay, nothing on our side has reach. Okay, since we're dead otherwise, we have to all attack. Hopefully they make some mistakes. I don't even know if this is enough, but frankly, we're just kind of dead otherwise. So we're going to lose a lot of stuff, but this is kind of our last ditch effort. It really stinks that we didn't have any flyers, but I mean, because if we had like one flyer or a reacher or something, we keep this game going much longer. Yeah, but yep, it is unfortunate. So, yep, and good game, opponent. Alright, we are back and we can't keep this. Yeah, welcome to almost guaranteed mulligans the deck. I actually kind of like this. So we will keep 6 where we have more forest than island, so we'll put back the blue spell. But what we're really hoping for is land number 3. So we can put an island onto the battlefield, then we can go turn 3 into Growing Rites of Itlimoc. Actually, that probably wasn't a good idea, because our opponent has no lands. We might be okay. They're a Kinnan deck, so they're going to be doing goofy stuff all the time anyway. Alright, yeah, we'll get in with the Kami of the Bamboo Groves. First time anyone has ever said that on this channel, and what? I am so confused. Our opponent just threw away a land. I don't understand. I do not understand. Like, are they doing some sort of challenge? Yeah, we'll hold up Armored Scrap Gorger as like graveyard hate of some kind? What are they doing? Is this like someone just like spitefully doing stuff on their account? Like, what is going on? We'll get a couple islands. I mean, is our opponent just like on strike? I think I'll keep going for their face because like, what? Okay, my brain doesn't get melted that easily, but Mystic Snake, what is going on? So we will Cascade, hopefully. Okay, that'll... Yeah, we'll actually Cascade into something with Kicker. Like, what do we get rid of? Yeah, we'll get rid of that, because that seems to be, like, a big problem. Like... Yeah, we'll get enough stuff to hold up removal. Yeah, we'll attack you again. I'm probably going to include this just because I'm confused. What is happening? Is there some internet challenge that I don't know about? Yeah, we'll play Galta because we're going to get everything else. So we'll sack a forest. Yeah, we're about to like throw our entire hand down, and I don't think our opponent can do anything about it. We'll get forest and, another forest. We'll just get a couple more forests, probably. But now we can put any number of creatures. We will put all of the creatures? And just go big. What is happening? Yeah, we'll attack. Actually, I will send Imoti over here. Over there. Yeah, we'll put a land card onto the battlefield. What? So, like, this is a really good showing of our deck popping off, but our opponent's not doing anything. Okay. Attack you for very lethal? You know, I don't like that Mystic Snake. It gives me bad vibes. Yeah. What? So did our opponent just show up to be a punching bag? I do not understand. Technically, I flawless victoried them. Huh. What? So, we're back. Oh, we finally got, like, probably the ideal ramp start. 1, 2, 3, Imoti. But I'm just really confused after our last match, because our opponent didn't do anything. And it's not like they were timed out. Because like, they'd never had any timeout bars, so I am just so confused. Like, what happened? What are they playing? They're playing Jetmir. They want to go wide. Yeah. So we'll play out the Somber Wall Sage. Hold up Leafkin Druid. We will not attack. I mean, we have 6 mana, and that was turn 2. We now have 6 mana at the end of turn 2, or at the start of turn 3. I don't know what our opponent is going to do. Prosperous Innkeeper. Lovely. So we'll play Tangled Islet. We will play Imoti. We will eventually get Settle the Wilds. Oh, we're going to get Tatiova, because that's how Seek works. It's kind of a neat way of getting one of the better cards in our deck. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. This is disgusting. I love it. I have a sneaking feeling that our opponent is probably going to concede relatively quickly. I don't even think we need to play out like our ramp pieces, because just be kind of like, why? Because we're going to we need card draw, so we might play Tatiova, but we need card draw. But as soon as we start drawing cards, our opponent is not going to keep up. I do not see how. The Cascade is just too good. So they got a 1/1 and they got a basic land. Okay, very nice modal spell there. 5. So we will tap for 3 green. We will tap for blue and blue. And then we will now play Grow from the Ashes. We will play it unkicked. We will get a forest. We will gain a life, draw a card. We will play another land, gain a life, draw a card. We will play Leafkin Druid. So now we've got the card draw online. I don't see the point in attacking, and now we're just going to start smacking them in the face with bigger and bigger dudes. Yeah, I didn't feel like we were going to lose too much tempo just by ramping out some more. I still don't feel great playing Gyre Engineer, because like if they have a board wipe, then we don't want to lose all of our ramp. Okay, so they're going to make tokens. Well, I guess we're going to force them to have a board wipe. Probably should have played Kiora first. That's okay. We're not professionals. That should be wholly obvious from my misplays and the way I'm... And just from even like the format we're playing. Oh, look at that. We've got Tyrannax Rex. We're going to put 2 creatures on the battlefield. Play that. Oh, and yep, good enough. Yeah, there's no way our opponent was keeping up. Yep, good game. Alright, a lot of 3 mana ramp. I mean, I do like the amount of ramp we have, but I want to see if we can get something a little faster. Yeah, I actually kind of like this. I do like this. So we'll go turn 1 Forest into Llanowar Elves, turn 2 with Tangled Islet, and play Armored Scrapgorger. I do not need Keynote here. I need a Forest. Forests are better than Keynotes. Alright, what is our... Oh, our player... So playing Crick, son of Yawgmoth. Swiftfoot Boots. Our opponent is a true gamer. we will play our Tangled Islet. We will keep going with our ramp plan. So now we've got 4 mana next turn. We with 1 more land, we can play Imoti. Or if they just kill one of our ramp pieces, then we can go and we can play Somberwald Sage. I'm actually really okay if they want to use a premium removal spell on something, because now we have Somberwald Sage, and Somberwald Sage is just simply better. I mean, I think they're going to feel a little silly unless they really wanted to get rid of the exile effect, in which case I feel silly. But aren't we all feeling a little silly today? We're in Brawl. I mean, this is the format to feel silly. Siege, Pete. Okay, yep, we will draw. Okay, so, yep, we will resolve this. Alright, 2 mana up. Yeah, I think we do want to get Imoti down for just pure Cascade abilities. Harrow, okay, we will sack Forest. We will go get Forest Island. I do like that Harrow means stuff comes in untapped, so you can use the land and then immediately sack it to get more. So that should be good. We've got that's 3 mana. Yeah, it's like reusable Black Lotus. How is Somberwald Sage only an uncommon? That's just not right. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Duress. Yeah, duress us away. You can take our artistic refusal. Like, okay, they're probably going to equip Swiftfoot Boots. Nope, they're going to sack the Swiftfoot Boots. Okay, yeah. Font of Agonies. Okay, so we will say no blocks. We will take 4. We're going to play Hullbreaker Horror. Oh, that's actually kind of a problem, so we will draw. Yes, resolve. I actually think we can hold off a little bit. Cascade into Kiora. Ooh. Ooh! And our opponent just thinks that's too much already. Alright, good game. I don't think they were out of it yet. But yeah, we would have blown up their Font of Agonies. We would have untapped this, probably. So that gives us 4 mana. Yeah, that's not anything to do with it, so I don't think I would have untapped. Yeah, I don't know why our opponent scooped so early. Like, I mean, okay, I guess it would have made a Rhino as well. So then I've got 5 damage here, so that it shut down their shield attacking. Like, I mean, Hullbreaker Horror is what I really wanted to get down. I don't know why our opponent scooped that early, but I guess it's good enough. Good. See you later. Well, I had a lot of fun with that. I hope you did too. I really don't know what games are going to go into the video, because like I recorded a bunch of them, but like I said earlier, like my recording software just decided, yeah, no, you don't have the space for this. We're just not going to do it. And it didn't alert me at all that it wasn't doing anything. So hopefully I found some good games for you. I mean, and hopefully you enjoyed that. If you do, like and subscribe. And remember to check out OnlyCascades, the link to their channel in the video description. What did we learn about the deck? Yeah, ramp early, ramp hard, and the games go well. If our opponents have board wipes, it does not go well. Unless the games where we got board wiped a bunch of times are in the ones that got deleted or not recorded at all. But that was the case. We got board wiped like 2 or 3 times one game, and it just kind of stunk for us. But yeah, we've seen the power of Cascade. It's an incredibly broken ability as always. So that's about it for me. One last look at the deck list. Yeah, have a great day, everyone. See you around.